Hello everyone and welcome to the video tutorial of subscription products module. In this video, I'll explain you the process to configure the module, and I'll also show you how you can offer your existing products and new products on subscription basis. So let's just head to the PrestaShop back office directly. Here, as you can see, I have already opened the configuration part of the module. There are two parts in the configuration settings. First one is general settings and second one is payment methods. We'll come back to the payment methods later in the video, and I'll explain you what significance it holds for the module. In the first part, there are settings where you can choose to notify your customers about their subscription product order and other things via mail. You can allow your customers to cancel their subscription or update the products of their subscription or update its quantity. There is also an option where you can choose to offer virtual or pack product under subscription basis to your customers. After that, there is a settings for display of the subscribe button, and you can also customize the text of the subscription button which is shown on the product page. The first option allows you to show or hide subscribe button in the quick view pop-up of a product. The next is where you can customize the name of the subscription button. And third option is to choose the CMS page for the terms and condition. I will explain you what this terms and condition means. The checkout page of the subscription product is different from the default one. Here, if a customer tries to order a subscription product, then he is redirected to a completely different checkout page. On that checkout page, which is offered by the module itself, there is an option to agree to the terms and condition which a customer needs to agree before ordering a subscription product. On that terms and condition, which CMS page you want to embed in that link, that you can choose here. When I will come to the front end part, I will also show you where this terms and condition lie. The third section is of cron link. The first option is create order prior to delivery date. I'll explain you what this option means. This option allows you to create order in your database against a subscription product. Let's just say the delivery date of a subscription product is 1st August. Then how much prior to that delivery date you want to create order for that upcoming order, that you can select here. The other two options are of cron job, that you need to set to automatically create orders for a subscription product if a customer had subscribed for, let's just say, 12 months, then you need not to create order every month. If you set up cron job for it, then automatic creation of orders and notification, these all things will be handled by it only. After that, there is a part of payment methods. This part only consists of one simple setting. Here you can choose which payment method you want to offer to your customer for payments of your subscription products. Before opting a payment method, please ensure that the particular payment method supports subscription recurring payment. In case if the payment method does not support recurring payment, then there might be a chance that you will not receive payment before the delivery of every subscription. Let's just say that a customer has ordered or subscribed a product for 12 months. Then you need to receive payment every month, then only you can process the order of the customer. In case if the payment method opted by the customer was not a recurring payment, then there might be a chance that you will not receive the payment. So please ensure before selecting the payment method that it is a recurring payment method. This was all about the configuration part. Now we will see how we can offer any product for subscription. For that, you need to go to the catalog product section. After that, choose the product which you want to offer for a subscription. Let's just say we have selected this product. After that, go to the module section. Here, as you can see, the option to configure module for this particular product is here. Click on configure. As you can see, there is an option activate for subscription. If you want to allow your customers to subscribe this particular product, then you can activate this product for subscription. After that, you need to select the subscription frequency of this product. That what options do you want to give to your customer for its subscription. Let's just say you want your customers to subscribe this product on monthly or yearly basis. Then how often that monthly would be or yearly would be, that also you can select here. Let's just say we have selected it for every 2 months, 4 months and every year, and save it. The settings for this particular product has been successfully saved. So we'll just head to the front end part. As you can see that this product was configured for subscription. A new subscribe button is here for customers to directly subscribe this product for the set frequency that were chosen by the admin, or else if someone doesn't want to subscribe that product, then he can simply proceed to buy the product through add to cart button as a normal ordering occurs in a PrestaShop. I'll also show you how a customer can subscribe to a product. Let's just say we want to subscribe this product for every 2 months. Then click on manage subscription to go to the checkout page. As I mentioned, the checkout page of a subscription product is managed by the module. It's not the default checkout page. Here, a customer can select his address, relevant delivery courier, and a payment method. As you can see, the selected payment method by the admin are shown to the customers at front end. If the admin has restricted one of these payment methods, then it would not be shown for the payment of subscription product. You can select any one and proceed to order. As I told you that there was an option for the CMS page of terms and conditions in configuration setting, and I'll explain. This is that CMS page link I was talking about. An admin can choose to select any page for this terms and condition, and a customer must agree to those terms and conditions before ordering the product. After ordering the product, customer successfully subscribes the product, and the listing of subscribed product is shown to the customer under My Subscriptions. As you can see that the customer has subscribed 2 products for now. He can also view the details of the subscription by clicking on the view button. There, every detail like frequency, next delivery date, shipping method, payment method is clearly shown. The delivery history section it shows the previous attempted delivery or previous successful delivery of the product if any has occurred. As we have subscribed this product just now, so no delivery was found for earlier time. If it was ordered earlier and the subscription product was, let's just say, delivered for 1 or 2 months regularly, then the relevant delivery history would be shown here. This was all about the customer end. So let's just head back to the admin end to see what other options admin has. After ordering the product, the order of a subscription product, the listing comes into the order section too, as you can see here. Other tabs of the subscription product module are subscriptions, subscriber, subscribed orders, and scheduled orders. Let's just see each one by one. Under subscriptions, it contains the list of all the products that admin has offered for subscription to the customer. By clicking on the edit button, you will be redirected to the edit product page of this particular product, and you can again reconfigure the subscription settings for this product in case if you want. After that, next is subscribers. Under subscribers, you can view the list of all the customers that have subscribed to any product. Here you can see the quantity of all the products and total number of products that have been subscribed by a particular customer. In addition to this, you can also view the details of the products that have been subscribed by a customer. As you can see, this customer had subscribed 2 products and the upcoming delivery of these 2 products here. Under total delivery, it will contain the list of all the previous delivery attempts of these products, either that have been successfully delivered or in case if it was tried to be delivered but failed. Apart from that, you can also see the list details of this customer by clicking on view full details button. This was all about the subscribers section. After that, the next option is of subscriber orders. This particular section consists of lists of all the orders that have been placed to subscribe any product by all the customers. As you can see, currently it consists 2 lists that were being placed by John Doe. On clicking the view button, you will be redirected to the default order details page. I'll show you. Here you can see the details of the order which has been placed to subscribe the product. The last section consists of scheduled orders. Here the list is empty as there is no scheduled orders that can be found that we can find on the PrestaShop, as currently only 2 orders were placed. In case if you have scheduled any order for the upcoming time, then the list will be shown here. This was all about the subscription products module.